Hey, what's up, guys? Purpose Driven Live Sports, and I'm back here for another NBA video. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about some news that I heard today. So, officially, even though unofficially, I'm pretty sure everybody knew that they could trade for Anthony Davis, but officially, the New Orleans Pelicans have laid out guidelines to trades that they would be accepting for. Basically, what they want is a young star and a really good star and some draft picks, and they're doing it on a sliding scale, which is like, if you provide more stars and a young star, then they're willing to not take all of your draft picks. But if you give more draft picks and you're not giving a bunch of established stars, they'll take that too. Because to me, if I'm the Pelicans, I kind of want more picks, just because you can do a lot more with picks and trading and that type of stuff than you can do with players, because every player has value, and players, especially together, have value. But if you have picks, you can do a whole bunch of maneuvering to kind of turn that into more value than you can do with players, especially. That's in my opinion. But one thing I did hear is that the Clippers and Lakers, the New York Knicks, and the Brooklyn Nets actually are really the four main teams. And what the Pelicans are looking to do is actually get a three-team deal, because they believe that they can probably get more value basically with picks than trying to go with one team and then you get these players in this set of picks. I think what they want to do is they want to get more picks, because they're not really valuing players, because when free agency hits, they can build with more younger players and maybe veterans on one-year deals. They're not trying to take on all these contracts, which is really smart, because if I'm the Pelicans, I'd do the same thing. I don't want all these players. I can give those players to a third team. What I want is I want you guys as picks. And if you have young players on good deals, I'll take that. I don't want all your older players. Because what a team would probably try to do is give you, for Anthony Davis, try to give you some picks, but also want to give you a bad player on a bad deal. Pelicans are smart when they're not trying to do that. So I acknowledge that, which is really good on their part. So what this means is that, officially to me, this means that Anthony Davis is going to be traded. And another thing is they're trying to trade him before the June 20th draft, which is coming up here in like 10 days. So what they want to do is make sure that they can get picks and probably players before that, so they can, evaluate all the draft picks in this draft. Because even though the top three picks are pretty short, to me this is a very deep draft with a lot of good players. Now, are all of them players you would build around? Not really sure, but they're all, to me, there's a lot of players who you could put next to a complimentary young star and have him grow along with that young star and build a really good franchise. This is kind of draft that is to me, because I like a lot of kids in this draft, especially. Even though to me the top three is solidified with Zion Williamson, John Morant, and R.J. Barrett. To me, those are the three top five. Those are the three, kind of generational stars that you just know are really talented. They could build a franchise around. So. But for New York, though, I want to say this. If New York goes through with this, they do get Anthony Davis, and you do have cap space still. I think you could sign 1 to 2 more stars after that. It's just, are you sure you can get those players? Because what I'm hearing now, too, as well, is that Kevin Durant is also now considering the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie Irving. So you're going to have to, I think, to me, New York, in their best case, is going to have to get Anthony Davis if they want Kyrie Irving and a Kevin Durant. Or if they just want a Kevin Durant and they don't get a Kyrie. They have to me, get an Anthony Davis to even have a chance. Because to me, without that, then you're not being taken seriously. So, just to me, because I think the best option would be for Anthony Davis to go to New York, if not a LA team. Because as great as Brooklyn is, it's not like the biggest market, even though it's still a pretty big market in my opinion. But New York, if they want a Kevin Durant and a KD and a Kyrie, you have to get an Anthony Davis, because to me, those guys actually want young stars or another star there before they even commit to something. And right now, they're really looking at Brooklyn, or KD's looking at LA and Brooklyn, the Clippers especially, because the Clippers are very talented and they're a very young team that has cap space for at least 2 stars. So could be KD and Kawhi on the Clippers, or it could be KD, Kyrie with Anthony Davis on the Knicks, or KD and Kyrie in Brooklyn. So take your pick. You guys can tell me what you guys think in the comments. At this moment, I'm not really sure, but I would say that the Knicks have to they got to get Anthony Davis there if they want a Kevin Durant and a Kyrie. So that's my pick on this. That's what I'm thinking. Do I know where he's going to go for Anthony Davis? I don't at the moment. I don't really have a feeling about it. I would think probably over the next like few days I'll probably have a better feeling about it. Then I'll tell you guys about it. If I have like a potential scenario that I come up with, I might tell you guys tomorrow. But at the moment, I don't have a feeling or a trade scenario. So, but thank you guys for listening. This is my view and my news on Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans and their trade. So, thank you guys for listening. It's going to do it for today for my videos. Check out my last video on the Game 5 breakdown of the NBA Finals. Thank you guys for listening. I'll talk to you guys later.